Okay guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be stepping back into time, late August, early September, and we're going to do a few areas in between. And the reason we're going to do this, it's going to link all together in next week's video. It'll make a lot more sense. I need to show you these things now before we do that video. And also, today, at the end of the video, we're going to be doing a review on this solar-powered trail cam. And you won't be disappointed because this thing packs a huge punch for a small price. So let's get into it. Okay guys, we're finally packed up and ready to roll. Sophie is ready to cut some trees. I downloaded my paperwork. Here in BC you need to have a permit. That's done, it's on the dash. And the main goal today is to get some logs for the sawmill. Let's follow this all the way up. Oh, she's a big one. A tree is leaning that way. So what I'm hoping, I can take that tree and hit it so 3/4 of it lands on the road. Then we'll hook up on this end around here and we'll just swing it over with the truck. Let's get down there and see. We are good to go. Nice straight log, eh? Like an arrow. Except for a little kink down at the bottom there. Okay, I'm gonna get my tape out and get this sorted out. Okay, so we have the firewood end of it bucked up, and I think what I'm going to do, I made a clear little path down there. I think I'm going to back the truck and trailer up through there, and I'm going to tow this backwards. So I'm going to tow the tree out while I'm backing up with the trailer. Think I can do it? Okay, well that's a great start to our milling pile, and I think that was a good idea to get them up off the ground, use the ones that are fairly rotten anyway. But I foresee we'll be milling within the next 4 weeks, hopefully 4 to 5 weeks. Yeah, and I have to come up with a better system. I think what I'm going to do is get 2 hooks. It's because I don't want to be trying to put stuff on the mill like that either, and it's dangerous. Probably what I'll do is I'm going to weld a couple of hooks, eliminate the chain. I'm going to weld a couple things onto the side of the bucket where I have a chain onto this, like a couple links. So I just drop it down, pick it up and go, and then it's stable. It's easier on the machine too. It balances the weight better, and it, you know, obviously it's just better all around. Anyway. That's what this looks like now. All this bit all the way down. Let's see what it looks like in about an hour. Okay guys, something very exciting happened today and I want you guys to be the first to see this. Let's jump in here and check this out. We've got everything drying out in front of a nice warm stove. We got a little bit of wood there. We have a fan up there to blow the heat around. Watch this. So we'll hook it up to our batteries. And so now, check this out. And Sophie's nice and warm by the fire. Look at this. Sorry about the shadow. I've got a nice bright light. I'll show you this in a minute. I have a workbench. I now have a place where it's organized somewhat and I can actually fix things. Because there's one thing that I've learned being off grid. There isn't a day that goes by something doesn't need to be fixed. I guarantee you. We got a chair. We got a little kettle over there. We have heat. We have a heated workshop. I can't even begin to tell you how important this is. I know. I have a sea can over there, and that was what the main thing is. But I don't have heat in there. And the biggest thing with a metal sea can, I could put propane heat in there, I could put my buddy heater, but the fluctuation of heat is going to create a ton of condensation all over my stuff. So this is much better. And also with that being over there, that gives me the opportunity not to be working in there, but to organize it even better. Because down the road, we're going to be cutting holes in it. We're going to be putting windows. We're going to be adding it on to the big shop. That whole thing, those two sea cans are going to be one massive shop. So we'll get into that later, but I am stoked. And then what we have over here, portable power station, all powers. Sorry, the light is awfully bright. So we have our all powers power station running our lights. Now we do have lights right here running off the battery over there. Now that battery is still on since we've been hunting, so they need to be charged. But for right now, let's see what we're doing here. Oh yeah, we're at 78%. Boy, that light chews up power. I just wanted to show you this, guys. This is by far one of the most important parts of being off-grid. You have to have an area to fix things, work, but you have to be comfortable. And it's just one of those things. You really need to be comfortable. You need to have heat. You need to have whatever. You need to be a dry space. And today's the day we got it. Okay guys, as you just saw, we have some logs. We have a fantastic workshop to keep warm in. We have been clearing some brush. This is all going to tie into next week's video. It's going to be exciting. We're going to take a tour, show you what we've done, what we're up to, and what we have planned. And it's going to be a big year. So don't miss next week's video, Thursday at 2 o'clock. Now let's talk about this camera. It is made by VooPeak. It is a TC22 solar powered trail cam. Now I have some notes. I don't want to miss anything. It comes with 2 straps for around the trees, which is great. And it comes with a USB charging. If there's not enough solar and your batteries die, you can always charge it this way. Now, obviously the solar panels here. The quality of this is really good. One of the big features too, it's waterproof. And one of the reasons I did this review is because I currently have 34 cameras out there and I go through a ton of batteries. So I was interested in seeing how well this camera worked, and it has been out for 3 weeks in minus 30-degree weather, and this panel was charging the batteries. Now, one of the things, I set this up so it wasn't in direct sunlight. It was maybe catching only a couple hours a day, because when I set my cameras up, I have a certain way to do it. And and as you'll see in the video, when this was set out, it was at 75%. You'll see in one of the videos that it was up to like 90%, which is awesome. So this is going to save me a ton of money in batteries. Now, let's open it up. I'll quickly show you. It has this nice screen so you can review any pictures or videos that you've taken in here without taking out the chip, or you can take the chip out, review them that way. Or another feature this has, you can connect through the app, through Wi-Fi, and within, I believe it's 50 feet, you can be 50 feet back of the camera and review all of the information that's on it, which is great because if you're using this for a hunting situation, one of the things you don't want to do is really put a lot of scent around this camera or any camera. And that's a great feature. Let's get into the camera a little bit. It has dual lens. One is for day, one is for night, and it is true 4K, and it has night vision lens. It is wide angle. You're gonna see that compared to my other camera. So what I did was I put this camera out and another one beside it, and you'll see the videos to compare. Night and day difference. Also, waterproof, loop recording, and many other features. But you know what? Proof is in the pudding. Have a look at these videos and decide for yourself. I'd like to thank VooPeak for sending me this. Greatly appreciate it, and it is an awesome camera. I truly recommend it. There's going to be a link down in the description if you want to check it out. I think it's a great camera and it'll save you a ton of money on batteries. Now, when you're watching the videos, keep in mind the cameras are set a little bit different. I tried to line them up as best I could. They're a little bit off, but that's because I think this camera picked them up sooner than the other camera. Okay guys, now that you've saw that, pretty amazing stuff. I truly will be adding these to my collections, and I'm going to be saving a ton of money on batteries because now we can run it off solar. Hey, thanks for watching guys, and definitely tune in to next week's video. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.